What up everyone, welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I'm gonna go ahead and try some of your tunes again because I love doing it. So if you guys have any brand new tunes or any just tunes that I haven't actually picked so far and you're still watching the video and you want to send me some stuff, send me a share code. Put it down in the comments of this video, not other videos of this video. And obviously if there's a newer one of this series, then obviously put it there. But just keep it on these type of videos. Don't put it on some random video that has nothing to do with this sort of build, because it probably won't, well, I definitely won't check it, because I always go to the comments of the previous video of this series, and I check out whatever you guys have put in the comments for the next video. So, let's get started. I'm going to check out someone's tune here. It says, not your average drift car. There's absolutely no name for the car that he's chosen to give me. There's no, there's nothing. Pretty much. It's just the tune, and it says not your average drift car. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into search. I'm going to go into share code, paste the share code, which is 180095363, and that is going to be a limo. Okay, I mean, I've already done a limo drift build on the channel before. I've already drifted the limo, so I mean, this isn't really something new for me, so I feel like I should be able to do this quite well. His one though, by the looks of things, is all-wheel drive. I think mine originally was rear-wheel drive. So let me bring mine out here and I'll show you guys really quick here. So it's over in Cadillac. So here's mine. Rear-wheel drive, 718 horsepower. I think I put the rotary engine in this thing just because I wanted to make it a little bit different, but I think I've had like a V12 in this thing before. Anyway, I have a tune for this thing. I do remember playing with it quite a bit. Actually, I'll bring it over to Fortune Island, obviously, because since we're drifting, I'll bring it down the needle climb. It'll be a little bit better. But this dude's tune has the V12 swap. And, yeah, from what I've seen about the power, pretty much, because the power just gives it away what sort of engine's in it. So, 1,515 horsepower means that it's got the maxed out Lamborghini V12 swap in it. So, I mean, it should be good for all-wheel drive. Again, when I built mine, I was just like, you know what, just trying to play with it a little bit and have something a little bit different instead of just putting the V12 in it. So that's why I have a rotary in this thing. And it sounds like this. It is quite slippery to drive it. But I can't drift a limo because, I mean, it's pretty easy to do so. Now again, the tune that this guy sent me is obviously going to be a little bit different to drive than this, since it's all-wheel drive as well, and it'll have more power. So this is the one that he sent me. As you can see, 1,515 horsepower, weighs 2,000 kilos. Obviously, engine's heavier, so the car's got to be heavier. It makes a lot more torque as well. I'm pretty sure he put drag tires on this thing, because usually people that build all-wheel drive drift cars, they put drag tires on it because of the way they handle. I mean, for point drifting, that's what pretty much people do, so I'm just gonna have... Yeah, I could just see it from here already. For you guys, it's probably a little bit too dark, but... Yeah. Still slides, or slips, I mean, not slides. The wheels slip from underneath me. I mean, it should be good. I have absolutely no reason to doubt that this isn't a good tune to drift with. It is raining as well, so I don't know how good or bad that's gonna be. Yeah, I forget. Every time I drive on drag tires, I always forget the lack of grip that there is with these when you're going sideways. Like the lateral grip, which is pretty much sideways grip on these things, are terrible. They are awful. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, it's just the way the drag tires are. But people choose them because you get more points. You can slide the cars a little bit easier and push yourself along for longer. I mean, look how, like, I wasn't even going fast. I wasn't even going fast, so this thing just gets sent. Absolutely sent sideways. Again, I have to remember this is all-wheel drive. I was there in the first corner just counter-steering like crazy, which I hate to not do because this isn't all-wheel drive. Even though it is rear bias, and you can see it every time I'm like sort of accelerating and pushing myself along. These drag tires are mad. There's always a period I have to get used to them, so that's what this first run is going to be like. I think the next run I'm going to try and sort of perfect it a little bit better. For this run I'm just going to try to get used to the car a little bit. I think maybe even on sim steering, this should be kind of good. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has just a very basic, you know, point drifting tune on it. Which is what it seems like. Drag tires. Obviously drift suspension. Massive toe on the front and rear wheels. Like, this is all point drifting tune standards. It's doing a good job. I mean, the car is good. Okay, for some reason I changed the 5th. I just wanted to see. I don't really care about this run specifically. For a poor run, 447, I'll take 447. For a not so great run, I'm gonna change to sim steering. And for the people that don't know why I'm doing this right now, I have made a video in the past. That's just not it. That's just not it. I just feel like everything's delayed of what I'm doing right now. Change that to simulation, ABS. I don't really care for that. Anyway, I barely use it. I just tap the brakes slightly. Handbrakes don't really do anything to ABS, so which is what I'll mostly use. Right, sim steering, van in the way. I'm not online either, so it's not going to drive forward. It'll still be in the way. Okay, I actually do need to not have that much speed coming into this first corner here. I need to like sort of send myself sideways and just sort of use handbrake to position myself. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful this run. If I spin out, I spin out, you know, I mean, I can't really do anything about that, I just need to sort of drive better, but I'll try not to. But also my positioning needs to be a little bit better. But then again, this thing is absolutely gigantic, so I mean, if I go a little bit too fast in some corners or whatever, and I push myself a bit too wide, I'm not gonna get any points, you know? Because the back wheels are just gonna go fully off. But I have to think about that because, I mean, like I said, this is not your regular car driving about. This is a limo. Much, much bigger. And it'll take up a lot more space on the road here. Still not great. Still not great driving this thing. Tune is good. I can't really fault the tune too much. It's got a lot of torque. It's got just the perfect amount of grip here for a point drifting tune. There we go. I went too fast. See what I mean? Like, controlling that speed when I'm on drag tires is crazy. Okay. Can't remember what I got before, but I think I'm gonna easily beat it. $480. Not bad. Yeah, I like this thing. It's good. It's got a good tune. Look at that toe. Look at that toe. Yeah, it's very basic point drifting tune on it, but it's good. It drives very well. I mean, I can't really say anything bad about it. Alright, let's move on to a different tune. Right, I have another tune here. This says it doesn't need to go any gears above 4th for drifting. Just FYI, last time I drifted it, it was in autumn. Not sure how it'll go in winter, but it's okay because we're in spring now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But this is pretty much what my cursor lands on. So pretty much what I do is I scroll up and down the comments. Whatever my cursor lands on, that'll be the comment that I'll pick with the tune on it. So that's pretty much how I pick the tunes. It's completely random. It's not like, you know, I go searching for something that I like or I don't like or whatever. So this is pretty much what I have here. It's got a decent amount of likes actually. 47 likes on this comment. So let's try it. Let's give it a shot. I have no idea. Again, it doesn't say what car it's for, which is perfect. I love when people don't tell me what car it's for. Just makes it a little bit more interesting. But Yeah, 331 719 624. Okay. Alright. Formula Drift style drift. Okay. 898, 851 newton meters, 1,398 kilos. It is mid-engined, so it's like it's gonna be very light on the front wheels. So I don't know how that's gonna, play with the whole, Formula Drift vibe. Usually cars that are front-engine rear-wheel drive are closer to that, but anything that's mid-engined, is gonna be a little different to drive, obviously. I think I might keep this setup that I have on this thing, so I'm gonna save my tune here. Because I kind of like the way this thing looks. I use this sometimes, so I'm just gonna save my setup to this, and I'll just call it mine. We'll do that. I'm not sharing it, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do this. Go to my tunes, go to this, put this on. Yep, 30 grand. Buy all the parts. It's not going to be much different to what my car is now, except my car wasn't built for drifting. Mine was built for... Okay. It looks good. Like I said, it doesn't look much different to mine. I am on sim steering. Am I... Is this... Okay, it is rear-wheel drive. Okay. So anything after fourth, like you said. Yeah, I knew that front end was going to be very, very light. Okay, I'm going to bring this downhill instead of uphill. Also, I may drive this thing without sim steering, because I don't think this is built for sim steering. Not by the way it drives so far. I've already figured out it's not built for sim steering. So I'm gonna be nice and smooth with it. Okay, interesting. Spins out a bit too easily here. I don't know if that's just me driving this thing, or if it's the tune. I feel like it's too fast. It's got a ton of grip, and I'm just pushing myself along a little bit too quickly out of these corners. But if I increase my angle, I just spin out. Okay. Again, it's not a difficult car to slide. Like I said, I just feel like it has a lot more grip than what it should have. Maybe play with the camber a little bit on the wheels. I mean, like... Right now the wheels are completely flat on the ground. There's absolutely no camber on... Or any sort of toe at all on any of the wheels. Is this even on drift suspension? Or is it on race suspension? Maybe it is on drift suspension, I just don't see it. It just doesn't feel like I have... It doesn't feel like this car's built for drifting. Does that make sense? I feel like he's gotten this thing. Yeah, look, there's absolutely zero camber. Oh, there's a tiny bit on the front wheels. It honestly just feels like this dude just put drift suspension on it and then left it stock without adjusting it at all. This is what some cars feel like when I'm driving. You guys know whenever I do like any sort of drift builds or anything like that, and I take them to the top of the mountain and I try them out pretty much, you know, standard. Just with the upgrades, without tuning them or anything like that. That's what this feels like. It's on race tires. So it's rear wheel drive. I think it has drift suspension. But it's untuned. Or it feels like it's untuned anyway. Sounds great, actually. This is one of the engines in this game that actually still sound quite good. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It just feels like it's unfinished, to be completely honest with you. The Cadillac Limo was actually kind of sick to drive. I mean, I knew that was going to be good, especially since I saw the tow immediately. I was like, this is definitely built for point drifting. My terrible driving isn't letting me get any more points than whatever I got there, like 480 or something. But yeah, this one just feels unfinished. I feel like you could do a lot more with this car to get it to be a better drift car. Especially mid-engine cars. Mid-engine cars, as rear-wheel drive, have the front end so light you can put yourself in any position, any direction that you want, and it just goes. But yeah, it feels like it just has a little bit too much grip, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to send me some more of your crazy tunes, for some reason, today's video just happened to have 2 drift tunes on it. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything to do with drifting. You can send me grippy tunes or whatever. Like in the previous video, where it was like a very, very grippy, like 911. And then also a like a drag spec Jaguar, which felt kind of weird. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You can send me whatever tunes you want. Anything, if you want it to be funny or if you want it to be, you know, actually good for something, send them down. Get your share code and send them to me. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.